Good morning, Intro to Calm. This is Michael Sabo along with Chris and Luca, and today we're going to be talking to you about the spiral of silence. Now, the spiral of silence was a theory invented by German social psychologist Elisabeth Noelle Neumann. Now, according to The Independent, on a study done by Elisabeth Noelle Neumann, the spiral of silence was a theory founded by her in the early to mid 1930s. She was born in the Berlin German Empire on December 19th of 1916. It was her biggest contribution to the discipline in which she wrote The Spiral of Silence, A Public Opinion on Our Social Skin. During the study, she spent a brief period of time in the United States, getting her PhD from 1937 to 1938, and studying at the University of Missouri, where she received her PhD with a focus on public opinion. Her study of public opinion was done in the United States, studying the effect of Jewish immigrants on mass media and on public opinion. She concluded, very biasly, according to her anti-Semitic views, that the Jews had a rather large influence and were taking over the mass media. She took this study back to Germany, in which she published her opinion, but was later fired by posting unfavorable photographs of Franklin Delano Roosevelt in the newspapers over in Germany. After this public opinion was done, she was later brought back to the United States, in where she taught at the University of California, where many newspaper editors discovered her and her former anti-Semitic views, and it became a large controversy from the University of California. Now we're going to get to the subject of the spiral of silence.
The spiral of silence can be defined as the tendency of people to remain silent when they feel that their views are in opposition to the majority view on a subject. For example, there was a study conducted in 2014 on the spiral of silence by Iowa State students. They found that students with a close friend that was posting social media views about the popular topic of gay marriage, whether pro or con, were more likely to stay silent on social media if they didn't hold the same views as their close friend. They did this because they didn't want to start arguments with their friends or let them know that they were in opposition and they didn't hold the same view. An example that we might all be able to relate to is that I know there's people in this room today that have that are fans of the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles, and let's say that there was a group of students in class talking about the Steelers and that they thought they were going to win the Super Bowl this year, and you might think that the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl this year. You're most likely not going to speak up, and you might just go along with what your friends are saying because you hold a view that isn't the majority.
So whether you're a fan of the Steelers or Eagles, you may thoughtlessly keep silent when your opinion is not favored. In conclusion, the spiral of silence is a theory that may keep oneself from speaking against a popular opinion. Thank you.